Happy Thursday! Here we are for another round of yoga with Kelly Ronsheimer, or Madam Ronsheimer, as you might know. Let me turn the light on. There we go. Turned it on and off. And we're on. Okay, so today we're going to do some of what I would call grounding yoga poses. And these are good for those days when you feel like you have a lot of things to do and maybe not a lot of time, and you're like, how can I add in a yoga pose? So I'm not saying that you add them in that day, but maybe the next day or that night. So the first one we're going to practice is breathing, because breathing is what centers us completely. We have Bizu here today. Sorry, my sweet little helper who really wants a milk bone. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start in with the 4-count breath. We're going to hold for 4. And we're going to do 3 breaths like that, the same way we always start. So on an in-breath, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last biggest breath of your day. In breath, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let your breathing normalize. All right, I've got some helpers today. I'm going to give them a milk bone, and then they can go on their merry way. Okay. Up. All right. Off with you. Okay, so we're going to get into mountain pose, which means that you're going to stack your knees over your ankles, your thighs over your knees, your hips over your ankles. So if you were to look at yourself from the side, you would be more like this, not like this, or some way. I try stand automatically is like this. So here we are, mountain pose. And when you're in this pose, you want to open your hands to the front and think of yourself as a mountain. You think about mountains, it takes a lot to move them, right? We even have sayings about that. So mountain pose, you should be engaging your quads, engaging your abs, engaging even your arms, so that you are pretty strong. If someone were to come up and tap on you, you would not move very much. You are a mountain. Okay, we're going to do 3 sun salutations, and then we're going to get into the eagle pose. Okay, so arms all the way up on an in-breath, and out on an out-breath. In-breath, halfway lift. Out-breath, all the way back. Chaturanga. In-breath, cobra or up dog. Out-breath, downward dog. In-breath, look to your hands. Out-breath, come forward. In-breath, halfway lift. Out-breath, all the way down. In-breath, all the way up. Out-breath, hands to heart center. Before we go on to another sun salutation, I want you to consider a dedication or a focus for your practice today. For my focus today, I'm going to think about all the people that can't take those really deep breaths, who have coronavirus or some other respiratory disease. And when I take a deep breath today, I'm going to be thankful and extra thankful because I can do that. Okay, so on an in-breath, arms up, out-breath, all the way down. In-breath, halfway lift, out-breath. Plant your hands, chaturanga, in-breath. Upward dog or cobra, out-breath, downward dog. In-breath, bend your knees, look forward. Out-breath, bring your feet to the top of the mat. In-breath, halfway lift. Out-breath, all the way down. In-breath, all the way up. Out-breath, hands to heart center, and keep flowing. In-breath, all the way up. Out-breath, all the way down. In-breath, halfway lift. Out-breath, feet to the back of your mat, chaturanga. In-breath, upward dog. Out-breath, downward dog. We're going to stay here. Catch your breath. We might have gotten your heart rate up a little there, which is really good. Okay. You might want to walk your dog
I have my dogs here today, so walking your dog looks like this. And we're going to come into warrior one position. So we're going to bring the the left leg up, bring it forward, and I'm going to come here, so I'm facing you, okay? You're going to flatten the back foot down and bring the front foot, the knee up here so that you are fully like this, okay? Next, you're going to bring your arms behind your back and straighten them as much as you can, and you're going to dip down into what's called a humble warrior. Okay? And when you come back up, okay, I want you to think about just how open your lungs feel when you're able to open up your heart like that. Okay, next thing we're going to do is bring our arms out, and you're going to, now this is going to be tricky. You're going to cross the left arm under the right and bring them together. And then you're going to cross the right leg over the left. And if you want, you can wrap and spiral and sort of hook, timber, and sort of hook your foot around the back of your leg. Oh, I can't stay up. Okay, let me try not looking at the monitor. Okay, here we go. So you're going to be in this little, kind of like a cobra or like a little boa constrictor around a stick. Okay, and this should be a really grounding pose because you are completely pushing inward. You are spiraling up. Now go ahead and come out, unravel, and you're going to come back to mountain pose. Okay, we're going to come all the way back up and all the way back down. Okay, now we're going to take the left foot and bring it back and come into warrior one. Okay, so your front knee is bent, maybe not 90 degrees, but it's bent enough. Your knee never goes past your toe. You're going to bring your arms up first. Okay, square your hips to the front. And then you're going to bring your arms behind you, clasp the hands, maybe clasp the opposite hand on top or with the opposite finger wrap. Straighten the arms back and then humble your warrior. And I have the pleasure of getting some kisses when I'm humbling my warrior today. You'll get one when we're done. I promise, je vous promets. Okay, next, come on up. And we're going to turn this warrior one into an eagle wrap. So you're going to take your right arm under your left as you take your left leg over your right. And you're going to come into this kind of boa constrictor sort of position. You should really feel this in your shoulders. If you can't get your hands together, just hold them in alignment. Some people can get their palms totally touching. I can't do that because I have broad shoulders. If you can't get your foot around, simply cross your leg over like this, and you're sort of, if you see from a side angle, you're sort of sitting back and down. Okay, let's get you out of there. Come on and unwrap. Come into mountain pose. Okay, and let me see where we are with time. We are going to end there because we're already at 9 minutes. So I'm going to say namaste. I'm Kelly. Thank you so much for flowing with me today. Bye.